freezing. Do you want my blanket? Mommy? Mommy?
No, I'm not having it. She's not staying here.
But she's just a child. She's nowhere else to go.
That's nothing to do with you. Nothing to do with us. Let her be.
Let her be? How will she survive? She's just lost her ma. Her father's off to sea.
That's not your problem, Mary. Let her own family take her in.
She has no family. There's no one to look after her. The poor wee thing.
And where will it end? I know where. With you wanting to take in all sorts of waifs and strays under my roof. We've not got enough food for the two of us, never mind hungry children.
I'll do without.
No, don't be ridiculous. We're our neighbours, not our family. No, I'm not having it. That's my final word. I don't care where she goes, but she's not staying here.
I'm sorry, Annie.
But where will I go?
Don't worry, Annie. I'll find something for you.
But where?
Well, if your plans come to fruition, William, plenty of children from the city home will reap the benefits of country living.
And if it's successful, Robert, God willing, who knows where this might lead?
You have a good heart, William.
That's not the way I see it, Robert, that's not the way I see it. It's my duty, I'm only carrying out God's work. I know what it's like to be desperate, to be hungry and cold. I made a promise to myself many years ago, Robert, that if ever I had the means, I would not just walk past while others suffered. And you know as well as I do, Robert, there's so much suffering. There's so much to be done.
I'm sure the young ones will appreciate it.
It's not my motivation, Robert. And I think you understand that. You see this little sapling, Robert? Like all of God's seeds, it has so much potential. And when one of these poor unfortunates presents himself to me, I must confess my heart sinks at such a piteous sight. But then I think of them as these little saplings. They can, with fertile ground, the correct conditions, spiritual nourishment, wholesome food, they can grow, just like this little sapling. Well, after that, God will do the rest.
Ryan, can you come down and come in for your dinner now, please?
What are we getting?
Never mind what you're getting. If you can just come down, that'd be great.
Can I get a burger and chips?
No, you'll get what you're having and be grateful for it.
It's not pasta again, is it?
It might be. Never mind if it's pasta. Can you come down?
Oh, I hate pasta. Why do you always make me stuff that I hate?
Listen, there are little children all over the world who'll be grateful for what you're having tonight.
Give them the pasta then, and I'll have my burger and chips.
So, I could have the foundations laid within 2 weeks and progress made over the late spring and summer. Given the specifications you require, I could have your building ready by late September. Are you displeased, William? It will be a grand structure and a fine home for the little ones.
No, I'm not displeased. It will, as you say, be a magnificent structure and serve its function well. However, it will not be enough.
But this will accommodate 30 children, none of whom would have known the comforts of residing in a dwelling house like this, none of whom would be expecting to be fed and clothed and schooled as you intend them to be. This truly would be their salvation.
Yes, yes, for the fortunate ones whom we select. But what of the others?
Others? William, even you with your enormous capacity for assisting unfortunates, even you must realise there is a limit to what you can do. Surely you must find some satisfaction in the building of this home.
Certainly it will ease the suffering of some, but as you'll know from the poor mites we encounter at the city home, as you'll recall from our observations around the streets of Glasgow, there is still so much need.
I grant you that, William. But what more can you do?
Ow!
Keep still, child. Aha! Found another one. You were in a bad way, weren't you? But don't worry. We'll look after you here. Won't we, Charlotte?
Yes, Miss Sanderson.
Charlotte was in much the same way when she first came here. How long ago was that now, Charlotte?
4 and 20 months, miss.
And things aren't so bad here, are they, Charlotte?
No, I like it here, but I was scared at first, and I couldn't get to sleep.
It's the same for all the young ones who come here. They're not used to the clean linen, or the soft beds, and the tears. I've heard some crying in my time. But you should be grateful that you're here. You're in God's hands now. There's plenty that are worse off than you. But there's no more time for moping around. There's lots to do. Isn't there, Charlotte?
Yes, Miss Sanderson.
And tomorrow, Annie, Rachel here is going to show you your chores. You will like that, won't you?
What's all this?
This is unbelievable. Finally got round to cleaning out your Gran's attic, and this belonged to her. Well, her mum actually, your great-gran.
Cool.
Look at this necklace.
Whoa, and what's this?
It's some kind of brooch. Do you know, I don't think any of this stuff's been seen for 60 years. I found letters and everything. They would break your heart. Do you know your great-gran was sent to Canada when she was only 11?
What for?
For a better life, seemingly. They sent thousands of children there. They worked on farms mostly.
At 11?
Even younger sometimes. Listen to this. It's from a document from back then. So once again, the time has come round for the outgoing of another party to Canada. They had a hearty send-off from the entire population of the village, and as they drove through the gates to the first stage of their long journey, I'm certain the memory of this gathering is not likely to ever fade from their minds. Just what this parting meant to us
and to them may be gathered from the fact that one of their number had been in the family for 15 years, the most recent comer for nearly 4. With high hopes for the future, we send them forth, sheltered for so long in our Father's love, in the assurance that they cannot drift beyond his care. At 4:30 in the afternoon, we watched the great vessel Letitia, with our precious cargo on board, steam out into the Firth, and silently we commended them for the voyage, and for all their future days to the loving care of Him who is able to keep them from falling, and present them faultless by and by, until such times as partings never come.
The winters in Canada are severe, and there is much work to do on the farm every day. I am a good worker though, and I don't mind the toil. I do, however, miss my friends from the orphan homes. Every day I think of them, especially Charlotte and Maisie and Elizabeth.
Tell them that I think of them often, and I long to return and see them once more. It may be some time before I can afford my passage home, but to home one day I shall return. I shall never forget the day of my leaving, and how my companions gave me such a tender farewell, and left me with such precious parting gifts. Never have I known such friendship, and I long for the day that we shall meet again.